Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to answer the question, tell me about the time that you received a difficult piece of feedback in a product manager interview. This is a common question that many candidates struggle with. Before we get started, I am Astha from Prepfully. We at Prepfully offer mock interviews with experts from your target companies and roles, as well as plenty of free interview prep resources, which include but are not limited to interview guides, interview questions, mock interviews, and so much more to help you land your next job. And now, onto the video. Receiving difficult feedback is a normal part of any job. It's how we learn and how we grow. And it is a sign that someone cares enough about our work to offer constructive criticism. So, don't let the question throw you off. To help you through it, I'm going to give you 4 tips on approaching this question. I'm next going to read out a sample answer that a candidate actually used during their Prepfully mock interview. We got their approval to share this, of course. I am then going to break down a quick analysis of what's good about their answer and 2 things that they could have done better. Right then, on to the tips. Acknowledge the feedback. It's important to show that you have heard and understood the feedback, even if you do not agree with it. Reflect on your actions. Take a moment and think about what you could have done differently and how you can learn from this experience. Outline your next steps. Show that you are proactive and have a plan for addressing this feedback and improving in the future. Keep a positive attitude. Even if the feedback was tough to hear, it's important to maintain a positive attitude and show that you are open to learning and growing. If you follow through on these tips, you should be able to come up with a pretty good answer to this sort of question. Next then, here is an example answer. Keep this in mind that this is one specific instance. You can answer in hundreds of different ways. If you want to get feedback on your own answer or on a set of answers, you can book time with a Prepfully coach and get more personalized feedback. So, one time I received difficult feedback from my manager about my communication skills on a project that I had. My manager told me that I was not being clear enough in my instructions to the team, and as a result, we ended up going down in the wrong path and had to backtrack, which caused delays and increased the overall cost of the project. At first, I was a bit defensive and felt like I had been doing my best to communicate effectively as a leader. However, I knew it was important to listen to my manager and take their feedback seriously. So I took a moment to reflect on my actions and realized I had been relying too much on email and not holding enough in-person meetings with the team. This had led to various misunderstandings and confusion, which ultimately did impact the project's success. Going forward, as a leader, I made a plan to improve my communication skills by holding weekly in-person team meetings and being more proactive in asking for clarification if I wasn't sure about something. I also made an effort to be more clear and concise in my instructions and to use a variety of communication channels such as email, Slack, and in-person meetings, of course, to ensure that everyone was on the same page. As a result of these changes, I noticed a significant improvement in the team's productivity and the overall success of our projects. In fact, on the next project that I led, we were able to deliver on time and under budget, which received high praise from our client and my manager. Overall, while it was difficult to receive this feedback, I knew it was an opportunity to grow and learn and improve as a product manager. I'm grateful for the chance to learn, and I'm confident that these lessons will continue to serve me well in future projects. In this example, the candidate provides specific details about the situation in which they received the difficult feedback and how it impacted the project. They also demonstrate their ability to reflect on their actions and come up with a plan for improvement, which resulted in tangible benefits for their team and their projects. This answer effectively addresses the question as well as showcases the candidate's ability to handle difficult feedback. and grow as a product manager. However, there's also two things that they could have done better. Provide more context. It would be a little more helpful to have a bit more context on the project and the issues. For example, how long was the project? How many team members were involved? And what specifically were the misunderstandings or the confusions created by the lack of clear communication? It adds a bit of a flavor on how serious this feedback really was. Include more specific details about the results. The candidate mentions that their efforts to improve communication resulted in a significant improvement in the team's productivity and the overall success of their projects. But it would have been more helpful to have more specific details about these results. It would have made far more impact, for instance, to quantify the results and use some sort of qualitative or quantitative metric to evaluate improvement. That's all from us at Prepfully on this answer. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our new content. Till then, good luck.
Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please subscribe. Our website is prepfully.com. We've got lots of interview questions there. You can also schedule a mock interview with one of our experts. You can find the link in the description below. All the best from us at Prepfully, and we hope you totally rock your interview.